tire industry, and Bill Sarver, our automotive and tire industry consultant. Both of these industry pros have insights in the automotive and tire industry that we're going to share with you in this quick video Q&A. This is a bit of a teaser for our Automation Fair at Home event and our automotive and tire industry panel, which is part of that event November 19th at 2 p.m. Central Time. We're going to give you a glimpse into some of those industry insights right now. Question one, I'd like to formally welcome Dan. And Dan, if you wouldn't mind kicking us off and answering our first question, which is, could you share with us what are some of the most significant challenges that tire producers are facing today?
Thanks, Dan. I'd love to talk about this. So the first two things I'd like to talk about, the first two challenges are rim size. Rim sizes of tires are getting larger. That causes manufacturers to have to look potentially at new material handling, new curing presses, new tire building machines. The other challenge that's happening is the introduction of silica into the mixes. Silica helps with the performance of the tread, but it also is harder to mix. Therefore, tire manufacturers have to look at increasing the horsepower, the power, the kilowatts on their mixers, causing them to revamp those shops as well. While all of this is going on, there's another trend, another challenge that's being driven by the consumer. The tire industry likes to refer to it as SKU proliferation. This is because there are so many more sizes of tires, so many more mixes they're working on, and you end up with lot sizes of one running through this manufacturing plant. That is really hard to manage when you don't have a modern, intelligent system to manage all that information. So quite frankly, tire manufacturers, in order to remain competitive, are forced to look at going digital. Hey, Bill, can you comment on some of these requirements, please?
Oh yeah, Dan. This is what is on the forefront of everyone's mind right now, is going digital, right? And to try to help resolve this whole situation of exactly those issues that you just brought up. It's how to improve agility of your manufacturing process, how to improve the flexibility of your manufacturing process. How do we resolve them? Well, digital is that. But most people don't realize, they talk about digital and they're really thinking about removing paper off their plant floor in their manufacturing. Well, that can be in its simplest form is digital transformation, but is not smart, intelligent tire manufacturing. Right. So the whole idea is to integrate, there's what we call in our smart manufacturing wheel, there's three legs to that stool. There is the design side, the CAD PLM side of that world. There is the manufacturing MES side of that world, and there's the enterprise side of that world. And they all have to work together seamlessly and work across to be able to provide this flexibility of schedule, demand, changeover times, to be able to manage all of this. And this is the key. So it only, because of the complexity in tire, building all these SKUs across the same number of machines, it's very key for a high-end smart intelligent system to be able to manage that process for them. So this is the key, and this is what everyone's focused on today. So Stan?
That's excellent insight. So thanks to you both for that. Next question, Bill, if you would not mind answering the question first. How impactful are digital solutions in helping tire producers remain globally competitive in an ever-evolving market?
Well, it's great because what we found is we've worked globally. There are two types of customers out there. Customer one is a customer that does not have an integrated MES platform, which is the majority of the customers out there. And then the second customer are customers that do have an integrated platform-based MES solution. And they are approaching to resolve these in two different ways. The first one being, customers that do not have an integrated platform MES, the first thing they are working on is figuring out how to obtain the visualization of what is actually happening on their plant floor. They have all these disparate multiple systems. And so they're using the IoT platforms to be able to integrate this, to create a single pane of glass, to actually create the insights that they need. And then once they have that, then they focus on optimization. The other set of customer, which is the customer that already has made the investment of a platform MES, they already have that visualization of the process and those insights. So they move directly on to the optimization and how to improve their overall enterprise and business throughput. So that's where they're at. Dan, I don't know if I think you may have some examples of what customers have actually seen.
Yeah, there are. We've seen some pretty impressive results, and quite frankly, this is why customers are moving in this digital direction. We have seen customers realize a 15% improvement in inventory, almost an 8% improvement in responsiveness, sometimes a 17% improvement in efficiency, and almost 14% improvement in quality. Now, all of these things do fall to the bottom line. They really help improve financial performance. And when you kind of bring it all together, you can look at almost a 9% improvement in overall financial improvement to the bottom line. And these are impressive results, Stan, and that's why Tire is going digital.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dan. Impressive results indeed. All right. So final question, Dan, if you would not mind answering first.
Yeah.
What does optimization and digital twin mean specifically for tire manufacturers?
Okay, yeah. So, leading tire manufacturers are looking at a digital twin all the way from the design of the tire, even which compound, which tread, through pre-production and all the way through manufacturing. Let me talk a little bit about the manufacturing part of this. There's a dream out there in tire. The dream, it focuses on optimization. It's on closing the loop first around an individual machine, like a tire building machine or an extruder, but then extending that to the entire process. So you're closing the loop and optimizing the extruder, the calender, the tire building machine, and the curing press. That's the entire process. That's the dream that's out there right now. And Bill, I'm sure you have some comments to add here as well.
Oh yeah, so this is the dream and the vision, but this vision is real today. So it is no longer in the future. So these are things that we are doing in other industries or things that we are doing today within Tire. And into the whole idea of bringing together this digital twin and creating a digital twin of the entire process, the entire enterprise. So from product and doing digital twin of the product to digital twin of the manufacturing process, right? And we have tools today and partnerships and services today and experience to be able to do this with things like Emulate 3D, ThingWorx, PLM integration, whether it's Windchill, whether it's Dassault, whether it's Siemens, utilizing skills of our partners like Ansys, and then ultimately putting a wrapper around and how we able to bring all of this together with a Rockwell company with Calypso, who has this entire digital practice and skills to be able to do that. But once they do that and get to that point, they then move on to the optimization of the equipment and the machine level, right? So take these concepts of digital twin, right, and go into the machine learning world and artificial intelligence world. We are doing this utilizing data science, right, creating these new AI and ML algorithms around improving the process in the machine itself, right? And then we are able to deploy these solutions on the tools that we have, like ThingWorx and FactoryTalk Analytics. So again, these are not things that are not happening today. It is the vision because most customers aren't there, but it's a vision that can be realized and begun now. And so it's a very exciting time in this business, and we're just happy to be here looking for the customers who want to work with us. So thank you. Stan, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you very much. That's really great context for our audience about really interesting technologies like digital twin and AI. So for all you watching out there in the audience, thank you so much for joining it. For joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. And we also hope that you will join us at Automation Fair at Home and visit our automotive and tire industry panel and that roundtable, which is going to be on the 19th. Remember, you can also schedule a tire demo consultation during the show and see how you can develop smarter solutions and scalable flexibility with our tire manufacturing solutions. We're looking forward to seeing you at the show.